Good evening, friends. This side Rahul Magan here is a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak, Treasury Consulting Group is a multinational headquartered group based out India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. We do have offices in three parts of the globe. Apart from that, we do operate our own proprietary hedge fund. Now, the proprietary hedge fund means that we only trade our own capital. We do not, take somebody's capital to trade. So even if you give us 1 million, 2 million, whatever amount, we don't trade your money. We take positions on our own capital. This is the meaning of proprietary. Just like the US hedge funds, our proprietary hedge fund also cover FICC, fixed income, currency, and commodities and equities. Apart from that, we do have our learning platform, which is Sheetal Academy, our OTT platform, TRFX Academy, and many more platforms. If you wish to have any information, you can definitely WhatsApp or my personal number, which is +91 9899 242 978. Alternatively, you can WhatsApp on our back office, which is +91 9818 485 155. India is moving into a territory whereby anything can possible. Even you cannot dream of, even that thing is also possible. And the most important part of the game is that the legal firms and the regulator is with you. So if the legal firms and the regulator is with you, there is not at all issue that you are going to be facing. Today, I would like to bring one such issue before you. But before I bring, let me show you something. This is the latest magazine of Fortune India. So you see this Fortune India, it's the latest magazine. It is costing around 200 rupees. And here they have covered the unicorns: Flipkart, Byju's, Zomato, Freshwork, Oyo, Ola. How many of them are profitable? You know. So this is the latest magazine. And in this magazine, if you see, they have mentioned or they deliberately, market these unicorns, and the only thing they left is the profit. We definitely have a detailed video covering this magazine. Please be rest assured. So I just wanted to show you out. Now I wanted to speak about a topic which is very latest. So before I continue, let me read a news for you. The news is today, which is 12th October 2021. Reserve Bank of India issued a small finance bank license to the consortium of Centrum Financial Services and digital payment platform BharatPe, said two people familiar with the matter. The new bank license has been issued after a gap of nearly 6 years. And we thank you, RBI, for the confidence showed in the abilities of the Centrum and BharatPe. Remember, earlier on June 18, the Reserve Bank on Friday gave in principle approval to the Centrum Financial Services to set up a small finance bank through which non-bank entity will merge with PMC Bank. Remember, non-bank entity will merge with the principal with the PMC Bank. Remember this very carefully. So in short, Centrum and BharatPe, according to the information published in Economic Times, and we shared a copy of that article on our media desk on Telegram, which is free of cost. Anyone can refer them. We charge nothing for that. So they got the license. Now, if they got the license, definitely BharatPe and Centrum Capital must be very capable companies on paper. I went to a website called EN-Tracker, and again, the copy of that EN-Tracker already shared on our startup desk. So Treasury Consulting operates a startup desk. You just need to open the Telegram and type startup desk. In 2019, sorry, financial year 19, the operating revenue of BharatPe is zero. Financial year 19, BharatPe operating revenue zero. Financial year 20, it is 6 crores. By the way, 4 lakhs less than the 6 crores. So between financial year 19 to financial year 20, revenue is 6 crores. You would be very surprised to know that in financial year 19, they reported a loss of 23 crores. And here in financial year 20, they reported a loss of 216 crores. So I am talking about a company who got a license to operate as a small finance bank, who lost 23 crores in financial year 19 and 216 crores in financial year 20. Now you must be thinking that what about financial year 21? Here the media helped them a lot because media said that BharatPe revenue in financial year 21 is 700 crores. But in the whole Google, at least I can say the 30 minutes time I spared in the whole Google, the loss figure was missing. But had it been BharatPe was in profit in financial year 21, they would have shown in a big heading, BharatPe reported 1000 crore profit in 2021. But this is Indian media who knew that in financial year 19 they got 23 crores of loss, in financial year 20 they got 216 crores of loss. Henceforth, what they did, they just showed the revenue figure of 2021, which is 700 crore, and forget the rest. So, and very interesting part is that, but in the article, they somehow missed this part, which, BharatPe raised $300 million in equity and debt. And who all are the funding? The funding partners include Sequoia, Amplo, BNext, SteadView Capital, and Insight Partners, Ribbit Capital, and Cotiu Management. Now, BharatPe got the license. It means that the valuation of the BharatPe will rise. If the valuation of the BharatPe will rise, it means the investment done by these venture capitalist firm will also rise. Now, let me move this to a very good, interesting story. I'm just taking a break because this will help you to, to have clarity. MobiKwik got the IPO approval. How dare you can say MobiKwik is a loss-making company? They got the IPO approval. You have no right. The only thing you can do is to invest in MobiKwik. Don't say it's a loss-making company again. They got the approval. Remember this. Just before the IPO, several MobiKwik employees exercised their ESOP. ESOP means Employee Stock Option Plan, in a recently opened ESOP window by selling a part of their shares in a secondary market. Now, secondary market means gray market because MobiKwik is not yet listed. It means gray market. The secondary round was led by ex-Blackstone India head. Ex-Blackstone India head Matthew Sirik, who topped up his holding at almost double the previous price. Understood or not understood? The game is private equity and venture capitalists are quite aware and certain, how they get IPO approval. Once they get IPO approval, just before the IPO or at the time of the IPO, they quit. Just like in case of MobiKwik, the Blackstone is a leading private equity firm. He quitted, and definitely he not quitted in losses. ESOP means employee stock option plan. It is given at face value. So suppose the company is having a face value of 2 rupees, it is given at face value. And at the time of surrender, which is known as after vesting period, you will get the market value. So suppose the market value is 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 1000 rupees, you get the market value. That's very important thing. Now the question here is, the similar thing is happening in all companies. Now correlate that. BharatPe, a loss-making company, is getting a joint, which is along with Centrum Capital. We come to Centrum Capital also. Approval with Centrum Capital on Small Finance Bank. BharatPe is in losses, but these venture capitalists are on the boards of BharatPe. They get a huge profit. And just like MobiKwik, either at the time of IPO or before IPO, they quit. Retail investor will invest and regulators say, no, we are always here to invest the investor. We always here to invest the investor. And this is the evidence. Please be rest assured, there is a detailed video which is coming. Please be rest assured. Now, the question is, problem do not end here. Now the problem is like this. I got another information, which is that just hold for a minute. Yeah, sorry, there is a small gap here. Yes. The information is that Centrum Capital, I went to Centrum Capital and I went to the financial statement of the Centrum Capital and I got something which completely, you know, I don't have any word for that. In 2017, Centrum Bank revenue was 6,900 crores. So I'm giving you a flat figure, 6,900 crores. In 2018, it was 9,900 crores. 2019, 354 crores. 2020, 469. 2021, 500. Do you know? Do you know that? From 2017 till 2021, the revenue of the Centrum Capital is net profit. In 2021, they reported minus 41 crores. EPS, do not ask me. Return on equity, debt to equity. Do you know the debt to equity of Centrum Capital? 3.32, which means if you're holding 1 rupee of equity, your debt is 332, which is debt to equity, which means on 3 rupees and 32 paisa. If you're holding 1 rupee of equity, your debt is 3 rupee 32 paisa. This is Centrum Capital. As per June quarter, the latest, 32% of the promoter holding is pledged. As per June quarter, 32% of the promoter holding is pledged. How much is the total promoter holding? Around 38%. Out of 38%, 32% is pledged. 38 into 32% is pledged. Excellent. Excellent. BharatPe financial performance, Central Capital financial performance, and they got the license. They got the license to be a small finance bank. Story not ended here. Story starting from here. I'm opening Google right at front and checking. SBI chairman Rajneesh Kumar joined BharatPe. Rajneesh Kumar, former chairman of SBI, had joined the board of fintech firm BharatPe as its chairman. Kumar's experience across Indian financial sector will be an invaluable addition to the board of BharatPe. It has been a trend in a recent while that retired Indian administrative officers, IAS, lawyers, big fours, and the ex-banker. Previous to that, the lady who used to head SBI, she is also on the board of companies. Just try to correlate these things. BharatPe extremely weak in financial performance. Central capital issues with financial performance. Venture capitalists are on the board. Immediately after IPO approval of MobiKwik, people started selling their shares. I just wanted to ask one thing. If your company is strong, your company is competent, why don't you hold the shares you got in the form of ESOP? If I am on the board of MobiKwik or I am an employee of MobiKwik and I got the shares as ESOP, employee stock option plan, and I knew that my company is coming up as a listing, I would never sell this if I am competent thinking on the company, which is not the scene here, which is definitely not the scene here. Rather than they hired SBI chairman as a SBI ex-chairman as their chairman. So a loss-making company, how would they be? How much they are paying to SBI chairman? Let me ask a straight question. Is SBI chairman joining a loss-making company only for salary, or he asked to join to use his contacts? Just correlate each and everything and you will get to know what exactly is happening in India. Indian scenario is like that. If you are having a scooter, assuming, or bike, or maybe car, or maybe anything, if you bypass any red light, the police person will say, show your license, RC, this, that. Suppose any other car bypass the red light, police person will say, drop your window. He will say, I am the son of MLA. What would he say? I am the son of this industrialist. It is shown many times in Bollywood movies. This similar scene which I'm telling you, shown many times in Bollywood movies. And there are ample of Bollywood movies which are full of these stories when, police are under the pressure of politicians and all. But I just wanted to ask one thing, that if sparing 2 hours on BharatPe and I would say the Centrum Capital, I got this much information. How come RBI do not have this information while giving the small finance bank license? Is the small finance bank having the money by aliens? Is the small finance bank is having money by people from Mars? Is this small finance bank would have money from China or Europe, London, Paris, France? The money is by people from India and they deposit their hard-earned money in this small finance bank. We have many small finance bank. In fact, we made a video also that small finance bank are lending in a wrong direction. Very recently, we saw issues in AU Small Finance Bank. We saw issues in one more small finance bank, the leadership issues. You know which small finance bank I'm talking this about. Irrespective of having that, and you know what would be the next step? I guess the next step would be they would hire some Bollywood personality or maybe some cricketer, because AU Small Finance Bank is advertised or endorsed by Mr. Amir Khan, Three Idiots, and the lady who was a leading actress in the Sher Shah movie, by these two Bollywood celebrities. And you would be very surprised to know that both these celebrities are taking a guarantee that if tomorrow AU Small Finance Bank stops working, they will pay you. In India, the problem is people do not know what is happening. And after looking, I made several videos on BharatPe. I made several videos every day on these venture capitalist firms, and I'm telling you that Indian financial system now is completely controlled by private equity and venture capitalist firm. And the new twist is that everyone want, ex-IS officers, Indian Administrative Service, bank chairmen on their board. You know how? Is this ethical that a chairman of our largest, ex-chairman of a largest bank in India is joining the board of a company who is not profitable? Okay, I give you, sir, another 2 years. I give you another 2 years, you make BharatPe profitable and I'll do what you want. But ethically. If you really think you are a banker, if you really think you are a banker of SBI, then I challenge you, sir, stop all venture capitalist funding in the BharatPe now, and convert BharatPe into a profitable company without a single dollar support from a venture capitalist firm. In 2 years, I give you 720 days. If you are able to do that, I make video about your advertisement on my YouTube channel. That is my promise. But make sure that in the next 720 days, not a single dollar will enter in the books of BharatPe from venture capitalist or any private equity firm. And let BharatPe raise the money in the form of debt from Indian banks. On paper, we always proclaim we are here to support investors, but this is the reality of the Indian media. And the reality is that Centrum Capital BharatPe got the license, MobiKwik approved IPO, Zomato, Devani International, and your Barbecue Nation, and I am not short of examples. And media is already set. This is Rahul Magan from Treasury Consulting Group. Those who felt offended, I repeat, those who felt offended, note this number: 9899242978. This will help you. Because you know what would happen? Once these both companies, the small finance bank would set up, some analyst from Morgan Stanley or maybe other brokerage house will come and say, hey guys, this small finance bank will go to buy Apple in another 1 year. Morgan Stanley will say, hey guys, this small finance bank would be buying Microsoft in another 2 years, I'm telling you. Some other brokerage firm will say, hey guys, I see BharatPe would be Tanicorn. Tanicorn means 10 times the unicorn. Another one will say, hey, this small finance bank having a potential to be Goldman Sachs in another 2 years. I'm telling you prediction right now. Have you seen the interview by the Morgan Stanley person? My video is coming. Mr. Morgan Stanley, the interview which you given to this TV, my video is coming. Note this. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting Group. Have a great time ahead. Oh, have you bought Centrum Capital shares? Buy tomorrow. Have a good time.